Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a este tercer episodio en el que cubriremos el acto 3 de la misión del Rito de Linterna 2026. Se supone que vamos por fin ya a devolver a la vida a Zibai y salvarla en este episodio. Tengo muchas ganas de ver cómo es. Pero bueno, antes de ir a ello, te recomiendo que me sigas, que me des un like, que me dejes un comentario diciendo qué te parece esta misión, si la has disfrutado, si no te ha gustado, etcétera. Que yo te agradezco mucho este feedback. Y ya sí que sí, nos vamos a jugarlo. Ok. Aquí llegamos. A ver, yo he visto un pilar ahí del señor este puto viejo, así que yo creo que está por aquí.
Wait, are we missing two adepti?
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Wow.
Oh, and what about Mooncarver?
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those two fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate. His banishment ends in 3 days as well.
Ok, pues nada, castigaos.
Wow, that's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Es un pilar del pavo este.
Rex Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason, but it does not respond to our touch.
LOL.
So...
¿Qué está haciendo el viejo?
Is he in trouble?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant to receive. Traveler, you alone spoke to Rex Lapis before he left.
Ajá.
Oh, so it must be for the Traveler.
Pues
Give it a
vamos.
try.
Tocamos el pilar.
Come to the spring on Mount
Okay.
Chinsa. I have left an entrance for you.
Ok, vamos a entrar en un dominio. The Mountain Chinsa. Que nos vamos.
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this matter.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot for the traveler, after all.
Hombre, no. ¿Quién no lo iba a tener
Be that as it
conmigo?
may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism. He's probably just trying to protect us.
Por ejemplo.
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if Rex Lapis is by your side.
Venga, que no te preocupes.
Let's get going. We'll try not to keep you all waiting.
Me debo estar poniendo un poquito malo o algo así porque me duele la garganta. Ok, pues vamos a Mountain Chinsa. Por aquí. Creo que está la entrada, aparentemente, nos dicen. ¡Jolín! Aterrizo y un cerdo me hace tucu que da. Míralo, desvaneciéndose. Can I vanishing to you like a cerdo.
Bring it!
Keep your eyes peeled. He should be around here
Another
somewhere.
test subject. That tingle?
Skyward! Show no mercy! You two! Time to end wrath from the sky! Rev the engine!
No había ninguna necesidad de cargármelos, pero la verdad que era necesario. I'm saying whatever, la verdad. Siempre diré whatever. Nunca diré in whatever, and whatever. A ver, tengo que ir a la cascada esa. Pero me ha dado por coger chunks.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah!
Vale, vamos ya. Ok, para dentro el dominio. Vale. Luce bonito, honestamente. Que es que qué bonito es el Genshin, de verdad. Se valora muy poco lo bonito que es el Genshin,
That
honestamente.
the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns. You really do look like an old man now.
¿Qué? Ya está vuelta a la vida.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their homes.
Ok.
Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere coincidence?
Puede
Perhaps
ser.
in some sense it is,
Ay.
but in another, it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Ajá.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate.
Bueno, Langan como que se convirtió en Liyue, ¿no?
Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon, even should misfortune befall them. But you, Geo-Lord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt as I? Are you
Bueno.
not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon me?
El señor viejo este no tiene miedo.
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied the heavens. Geo-Lord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me, for I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not Zibai, but Zichao.
Oh, es otra de los Deadly Selves. Pero no. Entonces es la del carro, entiendo, ¿no? Porque nosotros conocimos a la del palito con la luna primero. Luego a la que poseía a la gente. Y ahora a esta, que yo entiendo que es la del carro.
Surely you did not take us for one and the same solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse.
LOL.
Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter brings you here?
Very well then. I have come to ask for Zibai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights upon Zibai's human soul. And what is it that you intend to do with it?
Vale, yo pensaba que al ya tener el carro entre nosotros, pues como que ya teníamos ese fragmento. Pero, joder, perdón. Pero parece ser que tenemos que hablar con la entidad que representa esa parte de Zibai, o sea, Sikiao, aquí, para conseguirla.
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the shadow moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, the heavenly soul is set to return. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Longan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession.
Most intriguing.
My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
Perfecto.
I must
Lo que ya
admit, it
sabemos.
seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked, Lord of Geo.
Joder, a ver, ¿qué problema hay? Dime, chiquiao.
Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong white horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. What you see is no longer what it was.
Pero tienes el fragmento que necesito.
Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you, I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration. As you wish, I shall let this matter rest.
Bueno, ya vengo yo a conseguirlo. Si me tengo que pegar con ella, me pego.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? The part where you make me an offer I simply couldn't refuse? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for success through negotiation? Come now, enough with the posturing.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
Ok, tiene un contrato, vamos a verlo.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble into my presence.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides.
Ajá.
The lantern rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing for you.
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared for me?
Whatever, a mí me da un poquito igual este contrato, ¿eh? Yo lo que quiero es que haga lo que yo quiero, hostia.
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Zibai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep, wouldn't you say?
Bueno, si tu existencia está condenada a existir en un sitio en el que no puedes hacer nada ni vivir nada, etcétera, es como una existencia eterna bastante vacía, pero puedes terminar tu existencia viviendo algo guay o continuarla no teniendo nada y siendo todo vacío. O sea que yo creo que es un poco worth it, aunque dé miedo, por lo menos vivir antes de morir, en plan de morir estando muerta, ¿sabes lo que te quiero decir?
why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards. The final determination, of course, shall rest with you.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all. Where then are these guides of which you speak?
Aquí estamos.
Hey, it's Xiangli! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere. We thought you might have gone missing.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part, I'll give you that.
Guides?
Eso somos, Zibai. Hay que aceptar las cosas en la vida, hay que aceptarlo. Te dicen que eres un guía. Tú eres un guía. Go with it. Fluye, diviértete. Obligatorio divertirse. La improvisación, que es la vida, tiene que continuar. Y si dices que no a algo en una improvisación, pues no continúa. Pues es una mierda. A ti te dicen, mañana vas a Nueva York a bailar polka en un local de madres embarazadas. Pues dices que sí. Si es que total, ¿por qué vas a decir que no?
You poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has soaked you to me, which means that for the rest of this day, you belong to me.
Ok.
So does to you?
We belong to her.
That's it, Xiangli.
Nos ha vendido. El señor este nos ha vendido.
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my Adeptus friend on a tour of Liyue.
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Pues te vamos a entretener bien, tía. Muy bien, porque nosotros somos entretenedores de primera. Entretenedores, en plan, tenedor, lo que hay en el medio.
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue harbor of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as a place teeming with little mortals.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon imagined?
Venga.
Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best travel guide in all of Tibet. Is it Tibet's busiest part? It's also the beating heart of Liyue.
Aquí estamos, tía, mira.
So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like to go first?
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats, and all the heart's ills cease.
Pues vamos a comerlo primero, venga.
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon's an expert when it comes to food. There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liyue Pavilion and Xinyue Kiosk. Now, Paimon.
Paimon está haciendo muy buena guía de comidas, honestamente. Muy bien, Paimon. Te lo agradezco.
2 meals back to back.
Both sound like excellent options to me. Are these the kind of establishments that most people might visit on a regular basis?
Not exactly. Both Lou cuisine and Yue cuisine are known for their pricey ingredients.
Ella quiere más comer en un puesto de la calle, la verdad. En plan, sí.
Don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhongli's little treat. Come on, aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? I'm unsure we can afford to spend a little more of her mora at least.
Bueno, que quien pague me la suda, ¿vale?
Hey, all Paimon wants is to provide our adeptus with the best possible experience here. Don't you want that too?
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go to eat?
Oh.
A hungry porter, huh?
Oh, el restaurante de...
Yes, the place.
Claro, el restaurante de la mapacha esa.
Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there.
Xianlin.
Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Most importantly, it's great value for money, too. No wonder everyone loves it, huh? Oh, and the owner happens to be a good friend of ours, too.
One mean restaurant. Yes, even the name itself feels lively and down to earth. All right, let's make it our first stop.
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Alrighty, let's head over there right away. Paimon can't wait to dig in.
Let's go.
One mean restaurant, here we come.
Pues al restaurante de Xianlin. Vale. Voy a hacer una cosa. Porque ahora mismo no sé si he comprado el último de estos de aquí. Así que lo voy a comprar. Vale, sí, he comprado 2. Y de aquí tenemos todo redeem. Festive Shop, sí que cogimos todo. Vale, estamos perfectos. Pues venga al restaurante de Xianlin, ding, ding, ding. Aquí llegamos, tranquilitos.
We're here.
Oh, hello there. What a surprise to see you two. Welcome, welcome.
Xianlin está, vale. No la veía al principio, dije, igual no está
I'm a
Xianlin.
little busy today, so grab a table while you still can. But I don't think I've met this lady before.
Nadie la
You,
conoce.
friend?
Algo así.
You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. Just order whatever you want. It's on the house.
Ah, gratis para la Zibai. Bueno, la Zibai no. TQ.
By the way, I'm
Creo.
Zhongling. I cook here at One Mean Restaurant. What's your name?
Miss
Sí,
Xianglin,
Kiao.
have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Paso.
Of course. What about her?
I am her, and she is me.
¿Cómo se va a presentar así esta tía?
You mean you're an Adeptus?
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Come on, Xiangling. You've got to keep up with the times. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady is quite the expert.
Paso. No, el señor está diciendo que ella está haciendo cosplay de el Adeptus cuando ella es el Adeptus de verdad. Un Therian, paso.
Your friends sure keep their fingers on the pulse, huh, Traveler?
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in. But how come I haven't heard about it?
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more time making friends? You're even more out of touch than I am.
Paso.
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now?
Sí, la verdad.
Anyway, even if it is just a costume, is it alright if I still call you Whitehorse Adeptus?
Of course it's
Claro.
all right, because that's exactly who I am.
Okay. I can see you're really committed to the role. How about I call you the real Whitehorse Adeptus instead?
Paso.
In that case, you can call Paimon the real traveler.
Y yo el Paimon real.
You could have at least switched outfits.
Puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade for a while at least.
All right, go grab yourselves a table. I'll come take your order in a bit.
Venga. A comer. Tucu.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiongling and Chef Mao are here?
Ostra, la que había sido poseída y está loca.
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. Aren't you?
Sí es.
So, what would you like to... Huh? You're...
Hello, Miss Xiongling. It's me, Lu Xiongxiong, the one who broke some stuff here at your restaurant a few days ago. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over me. Please forgive me.
Ay, pobrecilla.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't actually get food poisoning from our blackback perch stew, right?
No.
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lu. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though. You grab a table, too. This one's on the house.
¡Hala! Pero hay que saber un poco el lugar, Xianlin. No puede esta chica venir hace unos días, destrozarte el local y ahora que viene a pedir disculpas y dices, ¡ay, qué bien que pides disculpas! Te invito a una comida. En plan, no, tía, no. No.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes, especially when we're away from home. Go on, find yourself a... yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken.
Va a comer con nosotros.
Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here.
Venga.
Thanks, guys. So what would you like to eat today? Feel free to order anything you like.
I should very much like to sample your renowned poisonous blackback perch stew.
It wasn't poisoned. That was all on me.
Paso.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. How about you guys? Paimon wants...
Venga, escoge Paimon.
thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Anyway, I guarantee you'll love it. Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is on the spicier side, I guess it makes sense to balance it out with a serving of stir-fried shrimp.
Por ejemplo.
And since it's lantern rite season, you better try out the triple-layered consommé and come and get it too. Those are our seasonal specialties.
Me están dando hambre ya,
Carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some right at home? along with our special chili mince cornbread buns. Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. I just came up with it a few days ago. And
Yo me lo como todo.
you to try it.
Give it to me.
Too much?
Hey, babe, play that sax. Play that
Don't
sax.
worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. You should know that we don't often serve this here at Wanmin Restaurant. But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, I'm pulling out all the stops.
Perfecta.
Okie dokie.
Mira que no me gusta nada este personaje.
I'll have your food in no time.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss Xiangling mention the White Horse Adeptus?
Ajá.
You did indeed. And you're looking right at her.
Es que
That's a joke, by the way. She's cosplaying.
Oh, I see. Phew, almost believed you there for a moment.
Tell me, little one, what business might you have with the White Horse Adeptus?
buena
A
pregunta.
long story. Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological dig over at the chasm.
Vale, nos va a contar su historia, la loca. Que no está loca, ¿no? Pero...
Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors of some of the modern-day inhabitants of Chenyu Vale.
Oh, hey.
And why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus?
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, there have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too. If I could just locate some more detailed records, I'm sure we'd be able to find out so much more.
Creo que no hace falta que pienses todas esas cosas porque en unos días la Adeptus de verdad va a venir a la Tierra y la vas a encontrar y vas a poder hablar con ella. Igual no, de hecho seguramente no, pero you know what I mean.
So you're into history?
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological team by sheer accident. But once I'd started down this path, I knew that I wanted to make something of myself. Recently, though, things seem to have taken a turn for the worse. I still can't believe I caused such a mess and even ended up hurting someone.
Oh,
Pobrecilla.
so you're considering becoming a martial artist now instead?
Pero
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go after my mother compensated them.
que no era tu culpa, que era la
Either
chichi.
way, my career's pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further, my father says he's going to punish me according to our family rules.
Family rules?
Yeah,
En plan,
he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite, and goodness knows when I'll be allowed to leave again.
¡hala, no!
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like the kind of thing only rich, super traditional parents would do.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor.
A guest house? It isn't Baiju Guest House by any chance?
Oh.
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of the guest house before?
Así es.
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lu mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would show up and let her divine power be known?
Mhm.
Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Tranquilo.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology? Why subject yourself to such unnecessary hardships?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just look at my father.
¿Qué le pasó?
Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away, starting with changing its name.
Eso ya habíamos hablado de ello.
Didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days, even calling him a bad son, and they still haven't let it go.
Wow.
Oh! Paimon thinks we might have heard about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. You just end up being completely under their thumb.
Literal, dilo.
That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how
Depender
hard.
de otros es como tan
After all, as the saying
horrible.
goes, to rise above others, one must endure the hardest of hardships. What's so funny
Y el
about
que se
that?
ríe la caballa.
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would endure all manner of hardships in your brief time on this mortal plane, and all that merely to rise above others. I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts? Tea planting? Or perhaps the keeping of a guest house?
Who knows?
What I delight in?
Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting. Whatever delights you should not feel like a burden.
But do things like that really exist?
Así es.
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on her face when she wields her walking spatula. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might to pursue that which brings you delight.
You mean, like cosplay?
Pero que...
I suppose you might say that.
LOL.
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is really getting into her role.
I think I get what you mean then. Maybe I should have a chat with Miss Xiangling before I head home.
Por ejemplo.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your food. Wow. It all smells so good.
Oh, finally, I get to try that famous poisonous stew.
Hey, didn't you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone's to blame, it's that other you.
Se ha quemado.
What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue.
Paso. No conoce el concepto de que se queme con la comida.
Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So, where to now? Time, I think, to seek out some diversion?
Ajá.
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like to drink tea, walk their pets, play chess, watch operas, attend storytelling performances.
Storytelling performances?
You know, like listening to people telling stories. They're usually based on old Liyue legends, just like their operas.
Por ejemplo.
Stuff like the Divine Damsel of Devastation, Through the Eyes of a Dragon, or the Sanctification of Tao Do.
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the sky above us?
Pues no sé si alguien andará contándola o no.
I don't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even in the name itself. The Yue in Liyue actually means moon. Since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself, right?
Oh.
Check it out.
O sea que en vez de disfrutar de las historias que cuenta la gente, las puedo contar ella.
In that case,
Es
I'll have to trust
es
the
algo.
two of you to lead the way.
Awesome! Let's go! Third round knockout, here we come!
Okay.
I'd have made a complete fool of myself if I tried to say it on stage without practicing it first. Huh. Call yourself Iron Tongue Tien. Wobbly Tongue Tien, more like.
I used to have that problem a lot. But if you just take your time
time to
No estoy hablando. ¿Por qué no estoy hablando?
Fit to memory.
Iba a hablar en inglés, de
I'll be
hecho.
able to say it
No sé por
smoothly
qué.
in no time.
You're right, Miss Yoon. I'll give it another try.
Hey, Yunjin! Fancy seeing you here! What are you two talking about?
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, we meet again. And who, may I ask, is this? You may call me the White Horse Adeptus.
Ajá.
The White Horse Adeptus?
Exacto.
She's not really an adeptus.
Vamos a seguir con la tontería de que está haciendo cosplay. Whatever.
I see. Well, it certainly looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of thing is actually something I'm quite familiar with. Once, to perform through the eyes of a dragon, I decided to imagine that I was Rex Lapis himself. It was the only way to truly inhabit his mindset and understand his resolve to quell those demons.
Por ejemplo.
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all big and powerful.
Hey, that's... You just don't understand how inspiration works.
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all over with the Traveler, and she's seen things that would make your jaw drop.
All right, then. Since you claim to be so knowledgeable, why don't you prove it by reciting an ancient poem?
Venga.
An ancient poem? Which one?
Ha! See? You mean to tell me you've never even heard of the ancient poem called An Ancient Poem?
Paso.
What kind of a title is that?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. He's talking about the writing on those ancient relics. When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, we decided to just refer to it as an ancient poem. However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems like that's exactly what it was. Or rather, an ode offered in veneration of the moon and the White Horse Adeptus.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Kuching mention that before? It's got something to do with Long Gone, right?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear tonight, we should be in no danger. In other words, there's nothing to fear.
Mhm.
But if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean, and calling for the White Horse Adeptus's aid. If we do that, I'm certain she'll protect our moon and keep us safe.
Oh, seriously? Paimon has to get a look at this.
Por ejemplo. Debajo de la eterna luna, en la radiante noche, una doncella... Paso, es que se me da fatal traducir, así que lo voy a leer en inglés. Under the moon eternal in a radiant night, a maiden grass silk soft and light. Under the moon iridescent in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured, this gift we offer to our Lord. Pure as heaven, so fair and bright, she shines as light in this dark night, and with her dust these winds take flight. ¡Ole! Mirando cosas. Continúo.
Under moon eternal in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light? What in Tibet's that supposed to mean? Under moon iridescent in night divine.
Vale, Paimon lo va a decir ahora también. Pero aquí lo recito con más gracia. Yo leyéndolo fatal porque se me da fatal leer en cualquier idioma que yo conozca y en los que no conozca peor. Hola Paimon.
Something about fields being plowed, something else about seeds being sown from the earth. Seriously? What is this?
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown.
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Bravo!
Ella es una experta, ella lo conoce todo.
Looks like this young lady really does.
I'm doing whatever, I'm so sorry. En plan, me estás leyendo hacer cualquier cosa.
I'd have taken her for the real deal.
That's because I am the real deal.
Exacto.
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Behold, mortals, I am none other than the indomitable Rex Lapis himself. Kneel before my godly splendor.
Vale.
Believe me, young lady, I know exactly why you do it. Back in the day, I was just like you.
Me da que
I
no.
must say you are rather amusing as mortals go.
Miss White Horse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. I have some questions regarding the poem, and I was wondering, perhaps, if you might be able to shed some light on it?
You want me to explain the full meaning of its verses?
Your guidance would be much appreciated.
Fascinating. Huh. Tell me, do all the people of Liyue still express such reverence for the ancient ways?
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is hardly our only pursuit. One of my good friends, for instance, is even more devoted to the modern Fontanian art of rock and roll.
Exactly! And don't forget, great practitioners of the role-playing arts walk among us too. People like me and you, young lady.
Yes. So rather than placing too much emphasis on our reverence for the ancient ways, it might be better to say that here in Liyue, 100 passions bloom, each with a voice of its own.
I see. Then, I suppose it wouldn't do any harm for me to enlighten you. In truth, it is but a simple poem of blessings. Its meaning is this.
Ajá.
As the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and mulberry leaves so that they may be used to make coarse cloth that is nevertheless soft, light, and comfortable to wear.
Por ejemplo, este episodio está siendo un poco whatever.
As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and hemp so that they may be used to make fine, luxurious cloth. As the frost moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the mugwort and artemisia so that they may be perfect for divination.
So she really did come down from the moon?
Exacto.
Shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, till the soil, and heap up the earth to make it fertile. Then with the hoe, she teaches them to sow their grain, bestowing the promise of life upon every seed.
Ella hablando de sí misma es como tan curioso.
She blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the wheat and the rice, so that their heavy heads are filled with plump, glistening grain.
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this farming stuff.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the divine maiden, with every ceremonial step flawlessly observed, so that she may witness the depth of our piety and respect. Oh, divine maiden, how can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a fairy descending from the heavens? Oh, divine maiden, how does your pure and radiant form not resemble the guardian spirit of our land? I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens, beseeching you to grant us good fortune and blessings in the coming year.
Huh? So, that's what it's supposed to mean?
Por ejemplo.
I find myself speechless. Moved
Yo también estoy
beyond the
speechless,
power of words
señor.
Convey. Oh, yeah.
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could unravel this poem with such depth and clarity, and so soon after the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed, too. I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter, but as they say, there's always someone more knowledgeable out there.
Allow me. You are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been surprised, not only by you, but also by this Liyue harbor of the present day.
Ah, so you're not from Liyue. And what, may I ask, has surprised you about it?
Es de Liyue, pero no, bueno.
Oh, it's nothing really. Just some old memories scattered here and there. Very well, my guides. I suppose it is time we set forth on the next part of our excursion.
Venga, siguiente paso.
See that wharf now? What say the two of you?
No problem! We'll take you wherever you want.
Venga.
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go, allow me to introduce myself. I am Yunjin, director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe. May I ask your name in return?
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but since you asked, perhaps I'll tell you the title of that poem instead.
Oh, lol.
Huh? So, it isn't actually called an ancient poem?
Of course not. Its real title is Odes of Long, Zibai.
Wow.
Odes of Long, Zibai.
All right then, until we meet again.
Ok, tenemos que encontrar mi Xiao Lantern. ¿Dónde estará eso? A ver. Ah, pues allí. En el barco, aparentemente. No, en la grande. Bueno, no sé, voy a ir corriendo.
Rev the engine!
Aquí están Ganyu y Yanfei.
Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Nodcry, I came across something really fascinating in the Frostmoon Scion's library. I found records in their collection of another divine envoy living on the moon.
Oh.
A divine envoy on the moon? You don't think it could have been referring to the White Horse Adeptus too, do you?
Puede ser.
No way to say for sure. Still, the similarities between our legends are intriguing, to say the least. Isn't it amazing? Especially when you consider how far apart we are.
It truly is. We might live in different lands, but when we look up at the night sky, we all see the same moon and stars.
Right? It's like we're all bound together, no matter where we are. When you think of it like that, it's almost as if our friends from other nations will be right here celebrating with us. Isn't that
Igual está pasando eso de verdad ahora.
No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan of the White Horse Adeptus, huh?
I guess you could say that. Just a pity she's so elusive. Even Granny's never met her, you know? Maybe she really is just a legend after all.
Bueno, creo que todo el mundo la vamos a conocer, la vais a conocer y la vamos a conocer dentro de poco.
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Trust, Paimon. The White Horse Adeptus is as real can be.
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two in, like, forever. Happy Lantern Rite.
Feliz Rito la Linterna, Yafei.
Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Did I hear you right just now, Paimon? Does that mean you've actually seen the White Horse Adeptus?
Así es.
She has indeed. And now, so have you. And you are?
Exacto.
Why, who else? The White Horse Adeptus, of course.
Could you maybe start with something else next time?
You're the White Horse Adeptus?
No vamos a decir esta paso de que tengamos que decir la narrativa a estas que tienen relación con los adeptus reales, etcétera. Paso.
That's right. Allow Paimon to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. She's been low-key obsessed with cosplaying the White Horse Adeptus ever since we met her.
I see. Well then, greetings, Miss Zichao. My name is Yanfei. And recently, I've been low-key obsessed with learning everything I can about the White Horse Adeptus.
I'm sure the two of you will get along like a house on fire. Oh, and by the way, I'm Ganyu.
So, Miss Zichao,
Todas las
you must be here to see the giant lantern too,
presentaciones hechas.
right?
A horse-shaped Zhao lantern? Is that what I think it is?
Exacto.
That's right. A lantern made to honor the White Horse Adeptus herself. Isn't it gorgeous?
Preciosa, la verdad.
Huh? What are you laughing at?
Both the lantern and myself.
Perfecta.
What do you mean?
This lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece. But tell me this. Have any of you ever seen a horse before?
Come to think of it, Paimon can't remember ever actually seeing one herself. What about you, Traveler?
El concepto de que esto es tan gracioso de que... Paso.
This horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side of the body move together in unison. A rather rare sight indeed. Just now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus running the same way. The image was so absurd, I could barely contain my mirth.
Paso.
Oh, really? I never knew that. You learn something every day, huh?
Oh, come on! It's basically a giant piece of fan art! Who cares if it's different than the original?
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus's tale had been long forgotten. Yet here I am,
gazing upon a lantern made in her honor.
Pues me da que no había sido olvidado, me da que no, ¿eh?
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken. There are so many tales about the White Horse Adeptus. I'm starting to lose count. Just off the top of my head.
Oh.
Yenpei, we've heard it all like a million times before.
Literal.
But there's one thing I can guarantee that you haven't.
A ver, sorpréndenos, Xiaofei. Oh.
You mean like a new chapter of her stories come to light? Mm-hmm. And I heard it from Ganyu just yesterday.
Ajá.
Hey, why don't you share it with the others?
A ver, cuéntanos.
Sure, no problem. Where to begin? Do you guys still remember what Liyue's Moon Chase Festival is about?
Of course! It's a festival held in honor of the Stove God.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. But it took a really long time for the Stove God Festival to become what it is today. In its earliest form, it was actually an adeptal ritual known as the Moon Chase Rite.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon remembers Madame Ping mentioning that before, but she never explained exactly what it was.
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moon Chase Rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating with the moon.
Ok, sí. Es lo que vimos antes en la historia que nos contó la otra parte de Zibai en el episodio anterior. Si no lo habéis visto, os recomiendo ir a verlo.
Communicating with the moon? But for what purpose? At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex Lapis who performed the ritual.
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself? Must have been a really important ritual.
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received any response from the moon, which is why they eventually stopped performing it. But then, just yesterday, Kuching took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole to Cloud Retainer and asked if it had anything to do with the Moon Chase Rite. The moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach the White Horse Adeptus all along.
Does that mean Zhongli's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time?
Eso parece.
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moon Chase Festival.
Yo ya lo sabía.
If Kuching hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer, we would never have known any of this.
Yo ya lo sabía.
This is probably what Kuching was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas she wanted to follow up on.
So, Geo Archon. All this time, you've been striving to awaken her.
Huh? What do you mean, awaken?
Nothing. What I truly meant to say was, this new insight you've provided has been truly eye-opening. Oh, by the way, my trusty guides, I've been meaning to ask, where in Liyue Harbor might one enjoy an expensive scenic view?
No sé.
Huh? We're off to the next stop already? But Paimon's barely done digesting that lore bomb just now.
Bueno, tranquila.
All the more reason to find the right spot to let it sink in.
Venga.
Oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor? In that case, if you're looking for a spot with a panoramic view, I'd recommend Yujing Terrace.
Makes sense.
It's a great idea. Since the terrace is on higher ground, the sea view from up there's so much better.
Yeah, I agree.
Great. Well, the lantern ride's about to start, so we should get back to Granny's now.
Hope to see you all at the festival tonight.
Oh, you're off too? All right then. See you both soon.
Bye, chicas. Nos vemos al festival por la noche.
See you soon.
En el festival por la noche.
Very well, my guides. What are we waiting for?
Okay, you're the boss. Yujing Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always right.
Espera un poquillo, tía.
Something else you needed to do?
Oh, vamos a hacernos una foto aquí todos con ella. Qué guay.
Paimon
And what, may I ask, is a photo?
No sabe que es una foto. Qué graciosa, por favor.
It's this awesome invention that lets you record moments in the blink of an eye! Except, you've gotta try not to actually blink.
Oh? What must I do in preparation then?
Nothing!
Just be yourself.
All you gotta do is choose a pose. The traveler will handle everything else. Come on, let's give it a try.
Vale, voy a hacer una capturilla de esto.
Look,
Oh,
we got a great picture.
de esto mejor. Qué bonita, me encanta cuando hacen este tipo de cosas.
In Liyue Harbor.
They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time.
Así es.
Now I truly am curious to witness what else these mortals might accomplish. Very well, let us proceed. Eugene Terrace lies in that direction, does it not?
Más o menos.
Hey, wait for us!
Bueno, pues vamos a terminar el tour. A ver si terminamos este tour en la Eugene Terrace. Hemos llegado. La view.
Truly a marvelous view if ever there was one. It seems the charm of this Liyue harbor is only heightened by the sun's dying light.
And soon, people will start releasing their shell lanterns to mark the most important day of the year.
¡Qué bonito!
Practically everyone will be with their friends and family, eating a big meal, chatting, and even setting off fireworks. Trust Paimon, it'll look even more amazing then. What do you say? Want to stay to see that?
No need. Let us bring this weary day to a close.
Ella ya dijo, bueno, ya me divertí bastante. Hemos comido, nos hemos divertido, no sé qué, no sé cuánto. A la puta cama ya.
Weary day? You mean, you didn't enjoy your tour?
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, the manifestation of the sacred before mortal eyes, or the appearance of a selfless hero come to aid the helpless and downtrodden.
Pero tía, ¿tú qué expectativas tenías?
Or, should that not come to pass, then at the very least, spend a little more coin. For that, it seems, is how one finds true enjoyment. Alas, but there was none of these. Instead, we merely filled our bellies, listened to tales, and gazed upon a crude imitation of my likeness. And now the sun begins its descent.
Yes.
What a day of quiet tedium.
Pero esta chica...
Well, we're so sorry. If we'd known that was what you wanted, we'd have done it all differently. It's all that Zhang Li's fault for not making the customer's requirements clear.
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part with that soul fragment, now so intertwined with my very being?
But
I knew you were the more astute of the pair.
Evidentemente. Paimon es un poco tonta, aunque la amo.
Scare, Paimon?
It seems the realm of the Geo-Archon has a way of making one more stony-faced.
So, you were just pulling Paimon's leg?
Así es.
Of course. I was merely engaging in a little banter with the two of you. Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those stories would endure. It seems I greatly underestimated them. Perhaps, as your Geolord said, a few pieces of ancient Langan's magnificent jade have truly become part of the very foundation of this land.
So, you've decided to help us?
Sí.
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago now.
Y sí, ¿no? Nos puedes ayudar.
When I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this city. I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns upon them rustled gently in the breeze. I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing, elders resting, officials officiating, and the common folk absorbed in this or that, reveling in the simple joys of life.
Es cute, honestamente, ver el mundo, ¿no?
Some, it seems, have already found that which stirs their hearts, while others continue to fret, troubled by uncertain futures. Yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation, not only for the celebrations to come, but also for the first light of the morrow. Scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me, no longer in Langan, but in Liyue Harbor, thousands of years on.
Wow.
How wondrous is this mortal realm?
Muchas gracias.
Thank you, White Horse Adeptus! Thank you so much!
Adeptus, adepti, perhaps the singular art in which we are truly proficient is that of sequestering ourselves within the high mountains. But once we leave our mountain refuge, we find ourselves drawn back to mortal ways all the same. So, it is I who should offer my thanks to the two of you. Traveler, Paimon, you have made this day more delightful than any I've known in a long, long time.
Me alegro un montón.
Come now, and take what it is you need.
Oh.
Right now? But don't you think we should wait for Zhangli?
No hace falta.
That won't be necessary.
Exacto.
All things shall meet again in their time, for the waters know no rest, and the flowers their appointed season. One need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
Oh. Hasta siempre, chiquillo.
Is she gone?
Sí.
Yes, she's gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors, so naturally it cannot survive long in this world. Had it not been sustained by the remnant of Zibai's soul, it would have faded away a long time past. Now that the remnant is gone, it has severed its ties to the mortal world.
Zhangli! When did you get here?
A while ago.
Este señor.
Paimon would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
Though mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will, at last, wear away their sharp edges. Thus must I meet the marks wrought upon her by the ruler of time with great caution.
Vale.
It may be goodbye for now, but someday we will meet again.
Exacto.
Really? And when might that be?
Cuando reíamos a Zibai.
Who can say for sure? Years and years from now.
Oh, years and years from now. Whatever.
Maybe tonight.
No, vale, sí. Tonight.
Are you saying that if the White Horse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memories of the three deadly selves? That she'd still remember us?
Yo creo que sí.
We will find out soon enough. It is time. The rite is about to begin.
Oh, the rite is about to begin. Okay, climax.
It's about to begin.
Is the moon really gonna disappear?
Got your lanterns ready, everyone?
Qué chulo esta animación.
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianchuan?
Look!
Vale, el eclipse, supongo.
When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon.
a lunar eclipse?
Under moon
Eclipse lunar.
in radiant night, a maiden grants silk.
Qué bonitas estas animaciones 2D, de verdad.
Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants light.
¡Qué monas, Chichi! ¡Yao, yao!
Under moon
Con Baisu.
light so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These
Qué bonito esto,
to our Lord. Pure is heaven, so fair and bright. She shines as light in this dark night.
Oh.
And with her does this wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
Perdón que no estoy diciendo nada, pero es que estoy maravillado. Ha vuelto, ¿no? Ha vuelto. ¡Pelos! Pelos, 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 pelos.
Did we do it? Do we finally get to meet the real White Horse Adeptus?
Yo creo que sí, ¿no? Ahí está. Mírala. Perfecta.
This place. Where am I?
A familiar land, now known by the name of Liyue.
Así es.
Liyue? The peaks adorn the clouded moon. Then, who might you be?
Pues a uno de ellos le conoces. La verdad.
Oh no! She seems to have lost all her memories after all.
¿Qué se le va a hacer?
And those countless lights in the sky. What are they?
Farolillos.
These lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord, usher in this day of joyous rebirth.
And whose rebirth might that be?
El tuyo.
That of my old friend, Zibai.
Zibai?
Yeah, that's you! Don't you
O sea, no se acuerda de nada siquiera de su vida como Zibai. Qué fuerte.
That's... me?
Así es.
Oh, yes. The envoy of the Lunar Palace. My name is Zibai, indeed.
Vale, se va acordando.
Then you must be
Rex Lapis.
the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Many years have passed since we last saw one another. Zibai, my friend.
Ay, que me voy a emocionar. Está siendo muy bonito.
Home. But why does this place, this Liyue, feel at once so strange and yet so familiar?
¿Nos recuerdas?
Who you are? Who are you? Ah, yes, I remember now. You are that young wushu dancer, the one who seeks disciples.
No.
How fares your quest for disciples? It must have yielded...
Me está confundiendo con Gamin. Paso.
By now, I trust.
Hey, you've got it all wrong! You're talking about gaming!
But I could have sworn... Oh, that's right. You're that impudent blonde youngster who kept meddling in my affairs.
Paso.
And to think you even had the audacity to presume yourselves worthy of being... What was it again? Yes, of being my guides.
Eso es.
How very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and beloved guides. I trust all has been well in my absence?
Well, she finally got it right. That sudden mood swing felt even weirder. It's like her head's packed full of slimes.
Puede que lo esté.
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled. After all, they've only just been brought back together. It may be some time before she fully recovers.
Bueno, tiempo al tiempo.
You mean, kind of like she's still half asleep?
¿Y qué tenemos que
That
hacer?
I cannot say for certain. Perhaps a few days. Perhaps a few years.
Oh,
Years?
a lot.
Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the realm of dreams.
If you say so. Anyway, at least she's whole again, right? That already seems like a pretty good outcome to Paimon.
A mí me parece que también, la verdad.
Yes, there is little cause for worry. We need only wait and let time take its course.
Say, what are those little creatures over there up to?
Por favor, que mones bailando ahí.
Celebrating Lantern Rite, of course. And those lights up in the sky? Those are all Shao lanterns. This year, each and every one of them carries a little wish inside.
Lantern Rite. Then, may I join in too?
Claro.
Of course! Why else do you think we've been running around like headless chickens these past few days? Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take the White Hearse Adeptus out to celebrate?
Venga.
Who knows? Maybe seeing some familiar faces might help her find her feet? Hey,
Let's go.
Kimberly, you've got some time on your hands now, right? Why don't you come along with us?
By no means a bad idea, Paimon.
Oh, and Zibai, before Paimon forgets, when we meet the others later, remember to wish them a happy Lantern Rite.
Eso.
Happy, Lantern Rite?
Happy Lantern Rite!
Feliz grito de la linterna.
Yes, Happy Lantern Rite indeed.
Well then, let's go!
Lantern Rite. A night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all.
Eso es. Y hasta aquí el acto 3. Ok. Bueno, pues hasta aquí el acto 3 de la misión del Rito de las Linternas 2026 y el final del tercer episodio, que también va a ser el episodio final, porque va a haber un epílogo, pero el epílogo lo voy a hacer detrás de cámaras porque honestamente ya lo he jugado y es bastante aburrido, entonces no me tiene ningún sentido que veáis el vídeo y nada, porque es que es aburrido as fuck. Así que nada, muchas gracias por ver este evento conmigo, ha sido muy guay. No ha sido mi Rito de las Linternas favorito, como que me gustó mucho el principio, el final estuvo bien, pero el proceso del medio no fue lo mejor ni lo más guay, pero ¿qué se le va a hacer? Dime tu opinión aquí abajo en comentarios, déjame un like, sígueme que te lo agradezco un montón. Tienes por ahí en mi canal más vídeos de Genshin, de otros eventos, de la historia principal, que aún voy jugando por Fontaine, pero subiendo, se acaba de subir lo último de Inazuma. Se irá subiendo el resto, lo tengo ya todo muy bien preparado, etcétera, lo cual está genial. Y pues nada, nos vemos en siguientes vídeos, siguientes reacciones, siguientes cualquier cosa. Chao.